Hello, Standard 7. This is history class, and we have started with the new session. And in this new session, we will start with the first term syllabus of the first chapter, chapter 1, the medieval Europe, rise and spread of Christianity. Okay, now here what you have to, before we begin with the medieval Europe, rise and spread of Christianity, the first thing which you have to remember that in standard 7 you are going to study about the medieval period. Now what is this medieval period? The time period which is between ancient and modern period. Between ancient and modern period. This time period is known as medieval period, middle age. मतलब जो ancient और modern period का बीच का period. Understood? Now the word this medieval has been derived from two words. Now what are the two words? In Latin language it is medius and avum. And the meaning of medius and avum is middle age. Okay. So in India also the medieval period has been divided into two parts. Okay, India medieval period is divided into two parts. Which are the two parts? Early medieval period and late medieval period. Okay. Now early medieval period belongs to the time period from 700 AD to 1200 AD. And late medieval period belongs to the time period from 1200 AD to 1750 AD. And now this is about India. Now about the world, what it is. You see here, in Europe, medieval period again is divided into two. But time period is different. It stretched from the time period of 600 AD to 1500 AD. Now, why we say that this is the medieval period? During this period, many powerful changes have taken place. The changes have taken place in social, political, economic, religious, many powerful changes have taken place. And it greatly affected the world history. So this period is known as the medieval period. So in the early years of 11th century, Prophet Muhammad he founded Islam and Arab civilization began. This is the change, you see. Okay, so 11th century Prophet Muhammad he founded Islam and this started the Arab civilization which became the most advanced in the medieval world. Now something as we studied, we say that some political changes have taken place, social changes have taken. What were the changes? So this is the socio-political system of the world. Okay. So in the beginning of the medieval period, Europe went into dark age due to decline of the Roman Empire. So Europe went through which age? Dark age. Okay, we'll be talking about Dark Age some other day, where the church became very powerful. The people were not having any right to question. And the Roman Empire, this declined. And this was caused by deposition of last Roman ruler in around 476 AD. Now the weakening of the power of king led to the growth of new social system which was known as feudalism. So how feudalism started? How feudalism started? So the weakening of the power of king. Power of king became weak. And this led to the growth of new social system. Okay, and this was which was known as this new social system which was started. It was given the name feudalism. But what was this feudalism? This system, this feudalism was based on power of land. This was feudalism. Feudal lords provided land to their vassals who in turn rendered military service to the lord. This was feudalism. And who work in this land? The lands of feud. Okay, peasants. Peasants worked on these land. So, however, they suffered. Who suffered mainly? Okay, these peasants, they suffered greatly due to the power in the hand of feudal lords. Now in Europe, medieval period covered the time period from 6th to 10th century AD. And this period, the Christian church had a great influence over the European society, and hence it is called an age of faith. Okay, and the same time, the spirit of inquiry and rationalism was not encouraged. And this period was known as Dark Age. Okay, now crusade also took place during this late medieval period, beginning of the late medieval period. But what is this crusade? It was a holy war. And this crusade, this holy war, was fought between Muslims and Christians for around 200 years. Okay, it not continuously, but 200 years this war continued between Muslims and Christian, which was given the name crusade, also known as holy war. So towards the end of the medieval period, all these factors resulted in the birth of new movement, and this new movement was given the name Renaissance. Then what is Renaissance? Refers to the age of new spirit of adventure and learning. Okay, it is the age of new spirit of adventure and learning. This was Renaissance. And during the Renaissance, many sea expeditions were started by Europeans. They explored many new lands. They soon came to know about the wealth of eastern countries, and trading emerged as an important activity. It is believed by the historians that the wealth acquired from the trading activities with Eastern countries played a great role in the economic and cultural advancement of European during this time. Okay, so for today's class, only so much. Please refer what is Dark Age, what is Renaissance, what is feudalism. Okay, and then you also have to remember the meaning of medieval period. You also have to remember from where this word has come. And then in India, the medieval period starts from which period to which period, early medieval period, and the late medieval period from which period to which period. Please learn all these topics from this. Okay, thank you very much.